think about us as queer Black men, we specifically have a different type of lot in this life. I would say a different type of lot in this life where our community is extremely homophobic, extremely transphobic. They don't really see it for us Black LGBT plus people, and that may skew the way that we view the passing of our parents or the future passing of our parents. But I want you guys to listen to this video in entirety, and I want to prepare you for what to expect when you lose your father. All right, gentlemen, welcome back to the Alpha Platform. Before we get started, not to like, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for supporting your queer Black content creators like myself. I greatly appreciate it. All right, you guys, before I get started with today's topic, let me double check that I have all my products together. Just give me a quick moment. I'm sorry. All right. I think we're good to go. Thank you all for the support regarding my hair density scalp serum. I was able to really give you guys a test on my last video regarding my 10-year anniversary date night video. If you haven't seen the video, check it out. But I just went through how to use the product, a quick tutorial, and how to wash your hair as well. So I hope you guys enjoy that. I always tell you guys, your hair is your second face. Listen to me, it is your second face. So if the face is busted, it's okay. You still have hope with your hair. If you take care of your hair, you're gonna look good. You're gonna be fine. All right, so this is my prototype for the hair density scalp serum. I can't show you too much right now. Why? Because it's just, once again, a prototype and I'm still working on the formulation. What I love about this serum is it's not one-dimensional, meaning you can use it, on your hairline as well, but you can also use it in the back of your hair along with your beard. If you want a fuller, thicker beard line, you can use it there to really thicken things up. You can use it on your goatee, your chin hair down here to thicken things up as well. Same thing with the mustache. And lastly, I'd like to mention the body. Like when we talk about scalp serums, we forget that we can also use it on the body. Why? Because it's for any place on the human body that you want to encourage denser, thicker hair growth. For me, I also love to apply the product to my chest because my man's a big fan of my body hair. I think, chest hair is very masculine. It fits me, it fits my brand. And I like to use it on my chest to really keep the hair in tip-top shape and keep it looking as thick as possible because I'm all natural. And one more thing before I move on, for us booty dudes out there, like dudes that have, the hairy butts and whatnot, use a hair density scalp serum on your butt. Like, come on, a lot of dudes, y'all like to be shaved up and not, but the body hair is hitting. The body hair is in right now. The scalp serum can be used once again all over the body, but don't forget about the butt because a lot of dudes like that wolf action down there. They like that wolf puss. It's okay. That wolf pussy. It's okay. It's okay if your man is like that, like my man is like that. But if he's like that and you want to, or you like that as well, I always encourage dudes to just be natural. Be natural down there. Don't be shaving a lot because it's attractive to have body hair. People like it. Men like it. The ass hair, the butt hair, the chest hair, we're here for all of it. So yeah, the scalp serum can be applied anywhere, even sensitive areas. Don't forget that ass. I am currently looking for product testers. So I want my subscribers, I encourage you all to shoot me an email at alfred@thealfredplatform.com or click the link in my description box below and sign up to be a product tester. What I'm looking for is your feedback regarding fragrance, color, consistency, performance, whatever it is about the product, packaging, labeling, whatever it is that you have comments about. I want you guys to really be on this journey with me and include your feedback along the journey as we develop a product together and we develop a product that's really for us, that's really for our community because contrary to popular belief, we're seeing now in today's times that a lot of people don't F with us. A lot of companies don't F with us like that. All right, let me talk about the pain of losing my father because look at it this way. As Black gay men, we have a very special relationship with our fathers that our heterosexual counterparts, regardless of their gender, do not have with their fathers. It can be messy. It can be complicated. It can be great. It can be great. It can be wonderful, but it's complicated, and there are no resources out here. Because I was searching, there are no resources out here to address that complexity when you lose your father, when that father figure passes away in your life, because you only have one, and when he's gone, he's gone. When he's gone, he's gone. And I was Googling and YouTubing videos for support, videos for support, and I couldn't find anything. So let this be the first video regarding being black and gay and losing your black father. My relationship with my father during childhood was complicated. It was complex. My father was a heavy drinker, and because of that reason, we didn't see him every day. Like, I would say he didn't raise me on a daily basis, but he was still part of my life. He made time to pick us up, me and my brother. He made time to give us, money, support us. He was always a supportive figure in my life. And when I think about him being born in 1967, he was definitely a product of his environment regarding regarding gay people, regarding trans people, regarding queer people, meaning that all he knew was homophobia, it was transphobia. So he perpetuated it, but I don't think my father had it in his heart in terms of like hating people like myself. I don't think he had it in his heart, because when I came out to him, or when he found out I was gay, because I'm gonna talk about that really quickly here, but he found out through other people that I was gay because I was hanging out at the clubs, bars, whatever. He found out. I'll tell you that story time very quickly here. But when he found out, he never treated me any differently. He was just so loving. He was supportive. He was a great father to me. In my adult years, he even encouraged the fact that I had a husband. Met my husband several times, always nice and cool with my husband. So my father was a really good man, but definitely just a product of his environment in terms of homophobia. I remember growing up and hearing him talk negatively about gay people in the environment, gay people on the street and whatnot. But I also saw him welcome those same people to the family cookout. I also saw him supporting those same people. I also saw him being a source, a sense of a refuge for those people when they needed housing, when they needed money, when they needed food, transportation, whatever it was. He was always willing to help the least of us out here. And I love that about my father. I love that about him. So I think when it comes to our culture and black men specifically, when you are raising a black son, in my mind, black men may feel like they have to be homophobic in order for their sons to understand that they should not be gay. Like, straight people still have the mindset that people can be turned gay. You know what I'm saying? They still have that mindset, and they haven't reached the point where they can realize that people are born gay. We can't be turned gay. People are born gay. Just like I cannot make a straight person turn gay. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think he didn't understand that, and I think the homophobia that he did exhibit, he was trying to prevent his two sons from being gay and from having a harder life because they were gay. My uncles, I'm going to talk about my uncles very briefly, just a segue to my uncles. And while I talk about my uncles, I'm going to show you guys my date night prep, my prep that I do to go to corporate events. Anytime that I want to look my best, anytime that I want to put my best foot forward, this is what I do to try to enhance my face, enhance my hair. Men get it wrong, especially as black men. We get it wrong so often in terms of how to age, like aging properly, aging gracefully. We feel like making upgrades to our physical appearance is only for women, but it's not. Like, you can make subtle updates to your appearance without sacrificing your masculinity. This is my eyebrow gel. So going back to my uncles, I realized, because my dad had several brothers, and I never realized that there is a silent competition between brothers and their sons. For example, like, every father wants to feel like their son is that dude. And men will compete in terms of their sons to see who has the most masculine son, who has the most successful son, whose son is better than the other person's son. And I didn't know that back then, but I know it now. So back in the day, growing up, my uncles would be calling me names like strawberry shortcake, sweet, fruity, and things like that. Look at that, you guys. Before I start the other one, look at this one. Look how thick that is. Look how bold that is. Look how dark that is. And as a black man, you want to highlight your dark features. Why? Because it makes your brown skin pop. Like the gold, the silver, the green. Like the uncles, bro, they would be This is the mess right here compared to this one. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. You see? You see? I kind of worked on this area already, but like this point has not been worked on. You see how like scraggly, how it's not really dark, it's not really uniform that is. So clean it up by using a simple tinted eyebrow gel. My uncles, they would encourage me to fist fight my cousins, fist fight my cousins. And I used to hate that shit. Like, why do I want to fight people that I'm having a good time with? Like, why would I want to do that? But then again, it goes back to that competition between sons. Like, brothers wanting to know whose son is the best, whose son is going to be the most successful. All right, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. But I did notice that my uncles didn't play those type of games when my dad was around. When he was with me, they didn't play those type of games. He had to leave, and they would start trying to tear me down like that. But the shit didn't work, because look at me today. So yeah, I wouldn't consider him homophobic. Definitely used some homophobic terms once or twice. When he found out I was gay, all that stopped. I'm gonna tell you how he found out right now. So when I was 18 or 19, I moved to Texas. I moved to Dallas, Texas. And I was at the bar, at the club, having a good time, sneaking in the underage clubs and whatnot, sneaking in as an underage man at the clubs, I should say. And one night, I was having a good time with a friend, and this white dude was like, "Hey, Beyonce," and we thought that was so funny. Like, we cracked up, and my friend, being messy, he posted that on Facebook and tagged me in it. And sure enough, everybody back home in Springfield saw all the shit and forwarded it to my dad expeditiously. Forwarded to him. And he called me. He was like, hey man, like, what you doing, man? What's up, man? I heard blah, blah, blah about you, blah, blah. Is it true? And I was like, Dad, you know what, Dad? I'm not even going to trip. I'm not even going to cap. It's true. Like, I'm gay. I've always been gay. I'm not trying to change. This is who I am. And I just immediately was like, if you don't like it, you don't have to be a part of my life. I'm good. I don't need nobody part of my life. You don't accept me. But I jumped to that conclusion to protect my ego, to protect myself from being rejected by him. And lo and behold, he didn't reject me. Like, he was accepting. He was perfectly fine with the fact that I was gay. And he never brought it up again. Like, no matter what happened from that point forward to the time he died, like, he just never brought it up. It was a non-factor. And I appreciate that about him so much, because there's so many people out here. Oh, but he's gay. Oh, he did X, but he's gay. Oh, he did, but he's gay. And you know, as a gay person, the shit really bothers you, because there's worse things in life than being queer. There's worse things in life than loving and having sex with a man. And it's like, why y'all mad that I'm having the type of sex that I want to have? Well, y'all know how good a penis feels. Y'all know how good some punani feel. You know, so it's like, stop with all the games, stop with all of it. Just stop with that. But my dad was never on that type of time, and I really appreciate that about him. Our relationship changed when I became an adult. It began to change as I got older and older. It went from him really showing up for me as a child, supporting me the best way he could. I know he wasn't a daily provider, a daily figure in my life, but when he did show up, he would never come empty-handed. Like, he would take us, he was supportive, he would take us to, you know, places here and there with him. People knew me by association to my father. That's how they know me back in Springfield, is by association with my father, because my father was a head honcho back in the day. Like, he sold drugs. So he had money, and he took care of people. He took care of single moms and their children. He would take care of people who didn't have much, people who were addicted, people who were drunk. Like, he was always opening himself up to helping other people, and I think that was to his own detriment in the end. But yeah, the relationship changed. Like, he used to support me as much. He used to support me a lot as a child, and then as I got older, I began to support him, helping him out with food, helping him out with groceries, medical bills, just really doing my best to step up and help out my parent, because regardless of the fact that he did not raise me, I would say this: he is a part of me always, and I'm a part of him always. So neglecting him would mean neglecting myself. disliking or hating him would mean disliking and hating myself. And I'm wise enough to know that, and I knew it back then as well. So whenever he would call me or want something from me, I gave it to him, and I gave it to him freely and willingly, as long as it wasn't a large sum of money that I knew he was gonna blow on the booze. On the booze. So I didn't do that, but like I did the best that I could, and I had peace in my heart regarding his passing. So this is what I want you guys to know. My father died on March 4, 2026. I got some notes here. He died on March 4, 2026. And there was a time in my life where I would think about losing a parent. And I'd be like, I don't care. Like, I'm not fazed by that shit. Like, he didn't raise me, or she didn't. She was bogus to me. She was fake to me. Like, I don't give a shit about that. Like, I'm on. Like, I'm good. I'm Gucci. But that is such a lie. Like, no matter how negative a parent was, no matter how abusive a parent was, no matter how they weren't there for you, if they abandoned you, all the negativity, all the negative memories fades away when they pass away, and you're just left with the positives. You're left with their laughter, their smile, the memories, the good memories, the good qualities about the person that you didn't see when they were alive. So I want you guys to remember that as gay men, as gay black men, that you may not come from a supportive family, but it's up to you to really rise to the occasion. And it's up to you to be the first one to be like, I forgive you. I'm going to show empathy towards you. I'll be compassionate to you. Why? Because you are a blessed and talented individual. As a gay person, I will always say this on my platform, that gay people, LGBT+ people, are the most talented, gifted people on earth. On earth. Why? Because we start off in this world as a rejected group of people from the bat. Families can't stand us. Friends don't like us. Bullies everywhere. Society don't like us. Like, the church says we're going to hell. Like, only people like that are blessed and touched by the Creator. Why? Because they have so much psychological warfare going on that if you dare to overcome that warfare, you are going to go far in this world. So with that, I want you to understand that your gifts, your blessings, and your talents are not just for you. They're not just for you. My goal and my wish for you is that you use your blessings and your talents to help enrich the lives of other people, even people who don't deserve that shit. Specifically your parents, because a lot of our parents, they don't deserve it. They don't deserve it, but it's up to you to be the bigger person and show them the love that you never received. Why? Because that's why you get to be successful. That's why God chose you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why you get the blessings, the talents, whatever it is that you get in this world, you got it because of your heart. You get it because of your heart. So keep your heart in the right place. Keep your heart pure from the hatred, the anger, the jealousy, whatever it is. The lack of forgiveness that we can have in our hearts, the resentment that we can have in our hearts for parents who don't show us the love that we deserve to be shown. Let that go, be the bigger person, and watch your blessings keep multiplying. So yeah, despite the fact that he didn't raise me on a daily basis, I felt his loss. I felt his passing. There was like a week, 2 weeks where I was just out of it. Like a week or 2 weeks where I could barely leave the house. When I did leave the house, I had an attitude because I wasn't trying to see people. I wasn't trying to deal with people. I'm a person that likes to deal with my shit alone. I like to deal with my shit in privacy. And a lot of people don't understand that, but it's your grieving process, and it's up to you to handle it the best way that you know how. And that's how I handle it. It's like getting through my shit on my own. So I did that. Could barely leave the house, could barely sleep, could barely eat. It was hard. It was very hard, and it shocked me. And I don't want you guys to be taken by surprise when you lose a parent this way. Because my father died at 58 years old unexpectedly. He died in his sleep. And his friends didn't call us until 3 p.m. His friends did not call us until 3 p.m. So we're kind of wondering what happened between him going to sleep and 3 p.m. that y'all did not call us. Like, where's his wallet? Where's his money? Why y'all, like, there's a lot of shit that needs to be investigated with his death. And I don't know if we're going to open that door, because I'm just happy my father is at peace. He's at peace. And I don't care how he went. I'm just happy that he's at peace. We may open the door later. I don't know. But right now, we're taking care of ourselves. We're loving on one another. And I'm very happy that he's at peace right now. After his passing, I had to organize his funeral, work on the obituary. everything that was involved with giving him a good homegoing service. And I could not have done that without the support of my family. There's certain people in my family that were able to help me, and I really, really appreciate y'all. I want to, just shout you guys out. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate my husband for holding me down during that time, because it's difficult. Like, when you are grieving, you're hurting, you tend to lash out on other people. But he understood what I was going through. Why? Because he also lost his father a few years back. So my husband and I have buried grandparents together. We've buried parents together. And that's a unique type of bond, a unique type of experience that really ties you up with another person that I hope you guys get to experience one day, because I don't know how y'all plan to get through this life alone. I don't know how y'all do it. I consider myself a strong ass man, but I don't know how y'all plan to do this shit. There's certain shit in life that you go through, and you need other people. You need a spouse, a good man by your side. So it's like, I pause to just encourage you guys, like I always do. Find yourself a good man if you can, and try your best to really make that relationship work, because you're going to need him, and you guys are going to need each other. Planning his funeral was hard, but there were some beautiful things that came out of that. And I want to say, it was reading the Facebook messages from all the people that he touched in his life, all the people that he supported financially, the single moms, the people that, he was just ride or die with, who had nowhere to go, people who had been thrown out on the street, people who were just considered the least of us. He was really a rock for those people. He was a leader. He was a mentor among men. These are things I didn't know about him, because I only knew him as Alfred, my father. Like, I didn't know who he was to so many other people. And I want to encourage you all to talk to your parents if they're still here, and learn about their story. Learn about the things that they've done in this world, the lives that they've touched, because I guarantee you they are more than just a parent. And you don't want to wait until they pass away to find out all these amazing things about them. So find it out now. Ask the questions now. Take them out to dinner now. Spend time with them now. Tell them that you love them now. Do it now, because you don't know when they're going to pass away. My father was 58 years old. He didn't live to see 60. And he passed away unexpectedly. So you just never know. It has become very fashionable for my generation, the millennials, and those younger than us, to cut off our parents for not meeting our expectations, for being toxic, for not wanting to grow, for not wanting to change their bad habits and their bad limiting beliefs. But instead of cutting them off for not changing, I want to dare you to change instead. I want to challenge you to always remain compassionate, empathetic, and really give them the love that they may not deserve, even love that they may not have shown you. Why? Because you are gifted, blessed, and talented as a queer person. You are the most talented person on earth, because you are queer, because you are gay, because you are trans. I will always champion that on my platform. We are the most blessed people on the planet, on earth, because we've experienced so much hardship from a very early age. And that type of psychological warfare is not for nothing. It's not for nothing. It happened for a reason, but it's just up to you to really view it with the appropriate lens, and not let it defeat you, not let it get you down, not let what people said about you, how they feel about you, impact your self-esteem. You have to look yourself in the mirror every single day and tell yourself that you are worthy, that you are amazing, that you are talented, that you can do whatever you want in this world. And I want to see more queer people on the internet. I want to see more queer people doing their thing. I want to see you guys build businesses. I want to see you understand and realize that you are blessed, and you are to use that blessing once again, not only for yourself, but for other people as well, because that is why you get to be king. That is why you get to be the man, the dude, is because your heart is in the right place. I'm not telling you to put up with abuse or a toxic relationship. You don't have to even be in communication with your toxic parents every single day. But do make time to show up for them. Do make time to call them, check on them here and there. And when they get out of pocket about you being gay, queer, trans, whatever it is, distance yourself. Back up, give them 2 or 3 weeks. And hey, mom, how you doing? Hey, dad, how you doing? But just always be the bigger person, not for them, but for yourself. Because when they pass away, you're going to have peace in your heart knowing that you did the right thing. Speaking of doing the right thing, I want to talk about life insurance. Having life insurance for your parents is crucial. It is incredibly important. I have a policy for my dad. I also have a policy for my mother. And I paid that policy religiously. I got it myself and I took care of the payments on my own. The reasoning behind that was you cannot trust that your relatives will do the right thing by your father. You cannot trust that your family will have the money to bury your loved one or your parent if you don't have the money. Like, I think in my mind, inside, I still see myself like a child. You know what I'm saying? I still see myself like a child. But I forget that I'm a 36-year-old man. So it's like, these things are up to me. Like, I'm going to be responsible for burying my next parent. I'm going to be responsible for doing X, Y, and Z. And it didn't really hit me until I had to do the stuff. But luckily, I had a life insurance policy for my father, and that thing came in handy. Get yourself a life insurance policy for your parents now. The reason why I say not to wait is because for individuals of a certain age, you need to have the policy for at least 2 years before they pay a full benefit to you upon their passing. They won't just do it if you have the policy for like 6 months, a year. That's not long enough. You got to have it for at least 2 years. Also, if their health is not in a good place, understand that you won't be able to get a large life insurance policy for them. But something is better than nothing. Get a life insurance policy for yourself and for your parents, because funerals are no joke. Funerals are no joke. The expenses that I got for my father's funeral, it was no joke. Upwards of $10,000 we had to pay. I paid $10K plus more for flowers and whatnot, and then my relatives paid an additional $5K. But the shit is expensive, and you don't want to be blindsided by all the expenses while you're grieving, while you're still in shock because you just lost a loved one out of the blue. So it's like, really take care of business, be responsible, be that dude, and have insurance for your parents so that you can make the decisions about what's going to happen to your loved one. Because at the end of the day, it's about who has the money. Whoever has the money has the final say about what's going to happen in terms of that funeral. As I close here, I think as children, we tend to only see the negative aspects or the negative things that we received from our parents, their negative mindset, their negative habits, their negative behaviors, but you also received a lot of good qualities from them as well. So really take the time to acknowledge them properly, give them their flowers while they're still here, because I look in the mirror and I see my father. I look at my ability to lead people, to lead men, to be a mentor to people on my channel and whatnot. And it's not just here on this channel, but in every area of my life, I noticed that I am a leader. And I didn't realize I got that ability from my father until he passed away. I wished I would have known about that stuff earlier, because I would have seen him in a different light. But again, all I saw was Alfred the father. All I saw was Alfred, the heavy drinker. There was so much I didn't know about him. And it's crazy because I had a conversation with him about his story. I asked him about his childhood, his dreams, everything, but I didn't know. There were things about him that I wish I would have known sooner versus after his passing. So I don't want you guys to experience that as well. I want you guys to know where you came from, know who birthed you, know everything about them, because the battles that they fought, you are going to fight the same battles in your life. You know what I'm saying? So that's how this thing called life works. Thank you all for the support regarding the hair density scalp serum. I really appreciate it. Thank you all for the comments, the questions. Again, shoot me an email at alfred@thealfredplatform.com. Let me hook you up. We all need some free products right now. We all need to be, saving money right now. And the products that I'm launching on this platform, I think they're going to be special. I know they're going to be affordable. They're going to be special. But more importantly, they're going to be just for you, man. Like, I'm tired of seeing these companies play in our faces. And I think that people really need to take a step back and evaluate how they're spending their money and who they're giving their money to, because we are supporting people that don't see it for us, supporting people who don't care if we eat, supporting people who don't care how high the prices are for everything, fast food, restaurants, housing. A lot of these companies do not care. They're only concerned about money. And I'm here. I really care about my audience. I'm passionate about my legacy. I'm passionate about the trials that we experience as LGBT plus people, and how we can overcome those, how we can be better people, and how we can serve our community and ensure the younger generation does not experience the same sort of hardships that we had to jump through, because growing up in the 90s was hard. It was hard. It was hard. Anyhow, you guys, I think that's everything for today. Let me just double check. Yep, everything for today. How you guys liking the eyebrow? Bro, don't let me see y'all with my headband. Come on, like, I be getting comments about the headband. I've been wearing it out in public, and the black girls be going crazy, meaning they be going off on me. I heard so much negativity around this headband. People calling it girly, people saying it was too much. But guess what? I'm still finna rock my shit. I just better not see y'all bitches with it. Meaning the people that were criticizing me, I don't want to see y'all bitches with it. Because that's how that shit go. When a bitch is jealous of you, this is what they do. They criticize you. But I guarantee you, if I offer that bitch that was criticizing me in front of my husband for wearing this band, if I offer her this shit, she'll wear it. She'll wear it. But that's just how it works when you're a trendsetter, when you're a gay man, because people are watching your moves. They want to be you. They want to copy you. Anyhow, Wolf is back. Wolf pack. Take care. Peace.
I don't wanna see a nigga bluff, nigga kill, nigga up. Nigga, what's up? Nigga, what's good? You and they can't, I still trap in the hood. Cell phone bang all night, so I'ma get to it all night. Then on the weekends, so they try to catch flights. With another bitch, nigga, really I might. I never spare, nigga, dare, nigga, flap a nigga, rob a nigga, chop a nigga, bust a nigga, tell a nigga, real a nigga, fuck, real a nigga, spill a nigga. I'ma beat a nigga, never feed a nigga, never see a nigga, never need a nigga, cut a nigga, bust a nigga, can't fuss nigga, what's up, nigga, untouched nigga. Why you say so ugly?